This might be the best thing I've ever made. I really have no idea what I'm meant to do with all these plants. Why make so many plants? Good question. Okay, look, I thought it was here, downstairs. This one, Dragonology, the book, the kids book. Well, kids book. What makes this book cool is it's a study of dragons and it assumes that all dragons are real. It's got like a fictional author and all that sort of stuff. It's like a real artifact. Oh, sensory. And you know who else likes Dragonology? As much as me. This is Tina, spelt with an E. Tina makes things. And she plays D&D. I have to shake out all my clothes in case there's spiders in it. Yeah, Tina is a brilliant artist, and we met. We liked each other's stuff on Instagram, and then we figured we should make something together. Initially a zine, and I said, look, I only want to make something if it's within 48 hours, because I don't like committing to people I don't really know. And you know, that 48 hours was a wicked success. Turned out we got on really well, and instead of making something in 48 hours, it turned into about 3 weeks. All the plants that I made are really weird, but this one in particular speaks to me on a different level. Literally in my dreams, it whispers. Actually, sure, I explained what we made. It is a art book, but primarily we made it as a real artifact that you can give to your players in your tabletop RPGs, Dungeons and Dragons, Arcane Ugly, whatever. You can be like, this is what your characters have found. And in real life, the players can be like, wow, look at all these cool specimen or interesting spells or little mysteries or hints to strange things. As a games master, awesome plot hook device. What is this? So we needed a way to put our sculptures that we'd made into the book and have them sort of make sense in a real world way, because photos in a fantasy world doesn't really make sense. So we made our own fantasy camera. And here are some photos that our magical camera took. Every good fantasy book has its own language in it, and Dragonology, definitely Dragon script. That's the one. Can you please show the people your fonts that you made? Tina is our font master.
Yeah, these are all the runes that you made.
And what about Rootish, the best of the languages?
That was kind of harder to figure out because the line needed to line up.
Designed by Tina, this font Rootish is designed to write vertically, and we use it for just about all the ancient text that isn't a spell. For documenting spells, we have 2 fonts, Star Chemistry, designed by me, and Polymath, designed by Tina. What's the best thing about working with me?
Chaos, man.
Yeah, okay, good. You know, a project like this is just an absolute excuse to flex every creative muscle that we have, to utilize every single cool technique that we've ever learned and put it into one project. We even got to play with cool things like artificial intelligence. Like, all the handwriting in the book is all artificial intelligence because my handwriting sucks and we needed a lot of handwriting in our book. So Tina and I both agreed that this book really needs to be a physical copy to really enjoy it. But that's going to take some time, and it's also going to take some initial funding to get proofs and stuff made. So for now, we've made it a digital copy, but we want it to still be a bit special. So anytime someone buys a digital copy from us, from a little bundle that we've made, we make a new specimen to add to the book. It could be a little thing, it could be a leaf, it could have a little entry next to it, it could be a whole new plant, anything. But anytime there's a digital copy made, we'll add one new little thing to the book. Hopefully I don't regret that. 9 contributions so far. I'm gonna make 9 things. Of all the mediums I made plants with making this book, I think my favorite was junk. I think half the fun is taking those very recognizable objects and trying to make them not so recognizable. these little plants are going to take a while to dry next to the heater. So while that's happening, let's make some little leaf specimens. We want to dirty the tracing paper up a bit. So to make these samples, I honestly use a lot of garbage. I've made like 40 samples or something for the book so far. And yeah, just going through the bin, you find some old wrappers and bits of cardboard and scrap bits of paper, all with really interesting textures on them. The samples themselves I've actually started using in my in-person tabletop RPG games too, like D&D, as fun little handouts. I can do things like describe plants they might recognize in earlier sessions and then reveal handouts of them, so then they have to reference the information that they've gathered to identify them. It's been so much fun, I can't wait to actually give this book to them as well as something to study and learn in-world information from. So we've got 9 so far, and I've also packed up, ready to go home. Just as I was heading out the door, we've made another sale. So let's bloody make another one. All right, am I gonna regret doing this? I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna make a plant with remotes. Why not? Okay, what do I actually do? Okay, I have broken light bulb, a cool pot, and a foam ball. Okay, hello, day 2. We've got another sale overnight. Ooh, yeah. If you like all these plants, consider checking out our book, Plants Nowhere to Be Found. If you keep buying it, we'll keep making stuff. I really hope I don't...